It's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. So today, last week I posted our weekly sketch layout on my Facebook page. It's posted each Monday on my Facebook page. Just bear with me while I try and fix this up and get it straight and right. But as sometimes happens, life got in the way and I never got a chance to create our layout. So this is it from last week, number 6. I have got another one going up today, which will be Monday. So be on the lookout for that one as well. And I hope to get a video done sometime this week and I'll post that as well. Okay, so this is what we're going to be playing with. So each Monday, Sharon from Studio Shabazz and myself put up a sketch layout. And this was, as I said, number 6. I have yet to fix it because I've got a wrong measurement here. I think it should be 13.9, not 4.4. Okay, and then the rest of it should be okay. So that's what we're going to be playing with that today. And what we're going to do is I'm going to be using the Tropical Leaf bundle, which is an online exclusive. Which means it's only available in my online store. Okay, so for the bundle you save 10%, $66.50, and that's our number there, 161249, and then just shop by typing in that link there. Okay, so this is what we're going to be playing with. So, and I've pulled out a couple of really weird colours. Well, for me anyhow. Because I thought we might try and create a card for a mail. So, I'm using Very Vanilla, which I will admit I haven't used for a long time. And I've still got the Very Vanilla envelopes, so we'll be using that as well. They are no longer available. Okay, so we have Wild Wheat base card, a layer of Pebble Path, and the rest of it is going to be Very Vanilla. We've got a couple of other sets. Simply Said, it's a new stamp set from the annual catalogue, and it's right at the front of the catalogue. It's in with the mix and match, and I haven't got the catalogue in front. Hold on just a minute. It's right at the front. Let's see, here it is. Let's see if we can find it. There it is, page 19. Okay, so that's it there. I love it actually. It's just perfect for all occasions, and I love this font as well. Okie dokie. So that's our sentiment set. Then I thought we might pull in this set for some dots. I want to fill up some spaces. I've got an idea in my head, but whether or not that comes to fruition is another thing. So we'll do all our stamping first, and I've got 2 pieces of Very Vanilla, but one smaller than the other. One's for the inside, and we're going to stamp on this one. I'm just going to grab my mat. I like to use my mat when I'm using the photopolymer stamps. Oops. So we'll put this on the block. One. That's our leaf. We're going to use a large leaf. And we're also going to use all these here. Let's do it. Let's keep our word and daring. See how we go. So we want this leaf, the smaller leaf, just like that. And what we're going to do first up is randomly stamp. I think we'll just stamp. No, we might do the large one too, eh? Now, I have pulled out the new colour, Basic Beige, just to give it a whirl and see what happens. So just bear with me. While we open this up. Spot on there. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's test this out. Looks a bit juicy. Oh, it's very similar to what was that colour that just retired? Smoky slate, is it? Grey granite? Smoky slate? No, I think we've still got that. Yeah, smoky slate, which was one of my favourite colours. Okay, let's give this a whirl. I might grab it, just feels a little bit too juicy-loosey. So what I tend to do is just grab a plastic spoon and I will press it down very gently. And I'm hoping it'll give us a better image. And I'll just put my finger through that. Look at that. There you go. I've just got a tissue here, so we'll clean the bottom of our spoon so we don't get it everywhere. And we'll try again. Even looks better. Yeah, that's much better. So all we're going to do is randomly stamp We'll do one more. We'll randomly stamp out Berry Vanilla. I don't mind the colour actually. No. And then we'll bring in our dotty image and we will do that in Pebble Path, eh? Let's do that. See how we go. I'm hoping that this is going to be, whoops, just clean that, be okay for a mail card. We'll go down that way, little one there, there, there. and I think that's okay. Okey-dokey, so that's done. Then what we're going to do is, I'm thinking we might put the veins in the leaves, eh? Add a little bit of oomph to it. So I'll just take that off. And we're going to do these in wild wheat. Now, I will be honest and say I'm not a lover of the wild wheat, but when I use it, I love it. Looks great with old olive actually. Oh, I'm liking these colours. A little bit different, out of my comfort zone, but they're not too bad. So don't be scared to turn your cardstock around, eh? I think that just adds a little bit more interest and depth to our card. So that's done. Then, as our layout looks, it's chopped into 4 separate pieces. So we're going to chop our this card into 4 separate pieces, eh? So I'll grab my trimmer. I was just looking for my little guillotine, but okay. So I'm going to chop it about, it says 3.4 or 1 3/8. So that's what I'm just going to do. Sometimes I don't take any notice of the measurements. I just sort of do it myself. Then we're going to chop it at about, let's do that, eh? Right there. So that's 2 pieces done. So that's our bottom pieces. Then we want our top pieces, and the left side is shorter than the right side. So we might do that at about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 even. That might be better than 1 inch. 1.5, which is about 3.8. So that's those. Then what we'll do, so that's those like that. Okay. So that one goes here, just like that. And then this one will go here. Now you can use your DSP if you want to. I would use 1 or 2 pieces, even 3 pieces, 4 pieces, if you wanted to. You can emboss your different panels too if you wanted to. I'd chop them all up and have different embossing. Now what do I do with me? Okay. Now I did think about popping these up, but I'm thinking we might just stick them down, eh? Let's do that. I think I'll be using these colours, this colour combination more often. I don't mind it, especially with the very vanilla. So just try and leave a small narrow edge of the pebble path, making sure it's nice and straight. Okie dokie. And we'll do that as well. So we'll put this one in. And what we've got to do too is try and keep, or try and match up our images, eh? As best we can. So that's nicely lined up there, and those as well. Okay, then we'll put out this piece in. And again, trying to line up our images, and that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's all nicely lined up there. And our dots are nicely lined up there. And then we're going to do our last piece. Now don't forget to, you can print these layouts out, file them in a book and use them over and over again. I use mine over and over again. And that's all nicely lined up here and along there. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trim just a little smidgen rigid. Down this side. Just that fraction, see that? Just a tiny look at that. Much better. That's just me because I didn't leave the same amount over that side. But that's okay. Then we'll bring in our base card, which is wild wheat. And of course, I don't have my bone folder with me, do I? But that's okay. I'll just use my thumb. Oh, I like that. I'll put that over there like that. Yeah, I don't mind those colours. Way out of my comfort zone. Way out. Now all the details for this card will be on my blog, and to receive the free tutorial all you have to do is subscribe to my newsletter, and the newsletter goes out each Saturday morning, okay, if you want to receive this tutorial. And as well as I also send out a weekly tutorial as well. So now what we might do is we'll do our inside, oops, sorry, and our envelope at the same time as doing our leaf. So what we're going to do now is this section here. Now it does have a circle, but I'm not going to use the circle. I think I'll just use the leaf. Okie dokie. Oh, that's not the mat, is it? I want the mat. This. And I'm thinking that we use wild wheat. And I'm going to have a go at stamping off and see how it looks. Oh, that's juicy Lucy. Look at that. Where's our tissue? actually, I'm thinking I've got sponge daubers. So what I want to do is stamp this in the basic beige, and then we're going to daub wild wheat over randomly over our ink pad, our image. So we'll bring in a sponge dauber. Sorry. Okay. I'm sort of trying to think. Oh. So let's just grab that and stamp off. We can only give it a go, eh? Then we'll just dab a little bit of wild wheat, and we're just going to do it randomly. We don't want too much because it's a very bold colour, and we don't want the colour to take over the basic beige. Maybe we can do a little bit more. Let's try this. Let's just do, oops, I want it to look a little soft. Not liking that either. Just bear with me, I'm going to grab some more cardstock. I just brought over a couple of pieces. Sometimes you don't know how things will work. I'm liking what I thought was going to be very easy. Sometimes I think I overthink things too. So yeah, I'm nervous. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go a completely different way now. So put this away. Stamp all this off so that it's nice and clean. I don't want to contaminate our basic beige. Okay, we're going to get another sponge dauber and we're going to grab Pepper Par, okay? So this is basic beige. We're going to grab Pepper Path Now I need a new sponge dauber too. And we're just going to grab a little bit, and we're just going to dab over that and see how it looks. I might do a little bit on the ends here. Fingers crossed, eh? I won't write it off yet, because what we're going to do now grab our wild wheat, grab the veins for our leaf, and see how this looks, eh? I'm going to go with this, I think. Let's do our veins now. You just got to try these things. Yeah, that's much better. I might do 2 of them actually. I'll keep that there. So we want this one again. Whoops, whoops-a-daisy. I'm going to stamp off with this because it's very juicy-loosey. And I think it will look better with a lighter one or 2 different variations. Okay, let's get this punched out now. So we'll just use our punch to punch our leaves out, our leaf. I was going to do those at the same time too, wasn't I? That aside, that in the bin. Bring in our card. I might just put that up there like that, just in case it's still a little bit damp. I'm thinking I might just use the one now, after all that effort. And then what we're going to do is pop this up, eh? All that effort, and I go for one. That's done. Then we're going to do our sentiment, and we'll do that in Pepper Path, eh? I want to do happy birthday. They're always handy. and a pebble path. And the mat. Now I always stamp onto scrap paper first so that I know the image is going to be straight. Not everyone does that, and you just do what you're most comfortable with. Okay, so we're just going to stamp the happy birthday. That's pretty good. Grab our scissors, and we might just do it on a slight angle on the right hand side. And I'm going to pop this up too, eh? I'll chop some of this off. Dimensionals. Whoops. And I'm just going to put this here because I want to hide the top bit of it because I haven't put that on an angle. We're just going to do that right there. Then I'll grab some linen thread. I thought I had the linen thread. Where is it? There it is. I'm going to tie a small bow. You could also do a double bow if you wanted to, or a knot, but I'm just going to do a small bow, single one. Grab our dimensionals. And our take a pick tool, whoops, and I'm just going to put that right there. And that sort of finishes it off, I think. Okay, then to add a little bit more oomph, which you can leave out if you wanted to, I thought we might add some of the wild wheat dots. So I'll put one about here. Oh. I'm not having a good day, am I? That happens sometimes, it tests us. There you go. And I won't put you through the what do you call it, pain of doing the inside and the envelope of our card. We'll do that off camera. So that is our card for today, and that uses the sketch from last week, number 6. So I will repost this sketch once I've corrected the mistake in it, and it will be reposted on my Facebook page, and in the tutorial you will also get the copy of the sketch too. But to receive the tutorial, all you have to do is click on the link below to join my to subscribe to my mailing list. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'm sorry about all the mucking about. Okay, thanks a lot. Enjoy your day. See ya. Hooray.